Yeah, hello there, guys. Here you join me on my first area solo. For some reason, the sound didn't record. The cable must be a bit iffy or something. But yeah, here we go. Just had a previous hour in the air with David. A little bit iffy on certain things. So when he asked me how I'm feeling, I'm like, pretty shit actually. And then next thing you know, he's like, "Do you fancy flying to Bribie Bridge and back?" So wow, yeah. So first area solo. So here you join me just down runway 07, rolling for a departure to the north. So yeah, all good. Weather was absolutely beautiful. Don't think I even took it all in, to be honest. I was just concentrating that much. All the little silly mistakes that I was making on the hour before seemed to kick in, because when you're on your own, you've got no choice. Made a few little errors on radio calls and stuff like that. But yeah, once I get to 500, climbing pretty fast actually when you're on your own. The weight makes a massive difference. And then on my downwind, just getting on my downwind, keeping it at 1,000. And then I put a call in to let everyone know that I'm leaving the circuit via Beachmere, keeping it at 1,000. Okay, so that's me out of the circuit, all on my own, no help at all. So concentration levels were really high. And you can see there the river mouth coming up, just as the map shadows touching the river now. That's just before Beachmere. That's quite a good landmark to use. And when I get a bit close to there, going to monitor the Caboolture frequency. And obviously switch over to Caboolture and Bribie traffic. So beautiful. The camera really doesn't do it justice how beautiful it is up in the air. So good. So just really conscious to keep it on that 1,000 when leaving, because the incoming traffic's coming in at 1,500, and keeping it really tight. And then we go over to Caboolture Bribie traffic. Calls were really good. What a shame the cable's not working. Made a few errors on the joining calls, but I think I cracked most of my calls when I was out on my own. Now powering up and just climbing up to that 2,000. And now we're at the 2000, so I'm just leveling off, trimming for 2000, and basically enjoying the views. There was quite a lot of traffic around as well, which was not worrying, but just trying to watch where everything was. There was a plane that came a little close to the left. It had good separation, obviously, but you know, nerves were cracking in. So I just keep on tracking to Bribie Bridge. Got Worm there on the corner. Weird how more responsive the plane is when there's just one person in. So just try to keep that 2000 maintained. So I'm just putting the call in now, letting everyone know my position over Bribie Bridge, my height, and my intentions now. So I am going to be heading back to Redcliffe. Obviously not straying out too far on my own at the moment. Few jet skis and boats out there. Oh, tracking again for Beachmere. Still on Caboolture frequency. And just descending now to 1,500 feet. So once I got here, just started to monitor Redcliffe's frequency. Getting a bit low there, so just putting a bit more power in to get me back to the 1,500. keeping it on that because the outbound traffic's at 1,000. And then we just switched over back to Redcliffe. So I'll put my inbound call in, letting everyone know the estimated circuit time. I did get it a little bit wrong. So about 4 minutes roughly from here. 3 to 4 minutes. I think I said 6 or something. Okay, so we're heading to Redcliffe. Runway 07 is in use. I've just been listening to everyone having a chat on the circuit there. Obviously the sound's failed, so you can't hear that at the moment. So basically I'm just lining up so I can go over the airfield, have a look at the windsock, confirm that it is runway 07 in use. I'd say check the windsock, and then I can descend on the non-active side of the field. Got someone there just taking off, going through the propeller now and leaving the circuit. So that's why it's really important to keep that 1,500 and the separation. At this point I'm still like, what the hell? So yeah, double checking that everything's good. 1,500, everything's good, correct frequency, runway confirmed at 07, windsock confirmed. So now I can descend to 1,000 on the non-active side of the runway. So power back and getting down to 1,000 feet. So elongated video, you can't see it, but you can see the runway on the left. You can see everything that's going on. So it's a great time to check out anyone on the airfield, anyone taking off. And then I can come across to join crosswind. Obviously I'm just a student, So this video is just for fun and entertainment. You know, don't ever use it as training. It's just as to document my journey. Like I say, I'm just a student. This is just purely for fun. It's just a shame the sound didn't work really, but still, these things happen. So there you go, we're all set for a nice downwind on runway 07. 1,000 feet, nice spacing, balls in the middle. I was so conscious of that, always getting told off that, ball in the middle, and just checking everything all the time. I think sometimes with the comfort of your instructor next to you, get a bit lazy, or I know I do, and just keep making silly mistakes. But when you're on your own, you've just got to keep checking. Should be doing that really when sat next to David, but there you go. So just bringing the power back now and getting the flaps down so I can start descending and maintaining 60 knots. So just checking that 60 all the time, because on the hour before I was just messing up a couple of them. So important to keep that 60 speed. And if you don't, do something about it earlier rather than later. This was probably my best landing of the day, to be honest. So just making a base call now for a full stop on runway 07. There's the trusty office works. Anyone that's learning at Redcliffe here in Australia will know how important that building is. Just lining up for final now. Tiny little bit high, so just pulling a bit of power. I think this was my best landing of the day, to be honest. And there we go, beautiful, back on terra firma. So when I did turn off the runway here, I had a nice little surprise. Well, the plane in front just put a message through to me, and this was actually the plane that me and Richie went flying in, which was really nice to be greeted with. Exactly the same plane. Never forget that red Joe. I think she's had a little bit of paint work done since last time we went in her. Well, there we go, boys and girls, the first Bribie Bridge trip. All the nav lights, all the lights off. Back home. Oh, and nicely guided in there by my mint instructor, David. Beautiful. Happy days. Sweet.
Bloody hell. Sweet. Bloody hell. Cheers, mate. Sweet. Cheers, mate.
Yeah,
Best landing all day.
Yeah,
to be
I
honest.
was going to say that to you later.
Crazy.
I'm glad you saved it as one all down a bit. That's good.
Good.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. That was mad.
Excellent. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Fabulous.
Hello there. Bloody hell, I wasn't expecting that. Lesson, I thought I made shitloads of mistakes, getting a bit sloppy and stuff like that. And then David asked me how I'm feeling and was probably pissed off with myself, to be honest. Next thing you know, I'm on my area solo. Oh, unbelievable, so pleased, so happy. Can't believe I've done it. It wasn't perfect, obviously. But you know, it was good enough. There were a few little errors, little 1%ers. But overall, well chuffed, man. Bribie Bridge and back. Well excited. Finally getting there. Still making little errors. Obviously still need to tweak things up and stuff like that. Still got to keep going. But yeah, what a day. And then to top it all, when I was coming in, I seen the plane taking off, well, taxiing, that me and Richie went up in. So what a day. So pleased. Nice one. Boom. Happy days. Boop boop.